Okay, now I'm going to start. This is my Trekkie's Dream, the revised version. If you take note, the first thing you'll notice is that I have a very nice widget here that's Trekkie related. I'll come in and zoom in on it a little bit, and you'll see it's a time clock that has the Star Trek theme right there in the center. Is a starship, and if you click on that starship, that will take you into the weather. Notice the clouds coming around, yet a starship. And you can see that this is part of a Trekkie's Dream. And as we flow the theme down completely, you'll see all of the icons, including the forecast, deals with that Star Trek theme. I'm going to go back to the main page and explore a little bit more. You'll notice that there's some detailed icons. Our Gmail, which is in red. Well, let me back up. Here we have the Android market, my university mail, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, and we have down here our dock bar, which has phone, mail. This takes you to our apps. Click on that, and it opens all of our apps. And right now I don't have it set so that they have a default style for the icon, but I will make that adjustment. You can see the different versions of our Trekkie's Dream. Right now we're on version 3, and that's the one that you actually see operating. You'll notice the icon to get us back to our home screen is, yes, a starship. We'll click on that, take us back. We're back to our home screen. We have a internet browser and then our contacts. Notice our contacts has the Vulcan. And we're going to go over to our next page here. We have a very detailed Google search engine, and it also follows the same thing. We have a giant Internet Explorer, more icons in the sciences. I'm going to just scroll through all the screens so you can kind of see. Here's the clock, the revised clock for this application. I'm going to let you see it enlarged on a further screen further down. We have some more engineering type things. I'm just going to scroll over a little bit more. These are the settings that you can use with Panda Home, which does operate, and it is available in the Android market because obviously I have it. So there was someone saying that it wasn't available and it didn't work. Well, here is some more icons. We have our switches to turn things on and off. And then notice there's an airplane setting so that when you are traveling, you can set that for airplane setting and not have to turn your phone off and still be able to access all your applications and do the things you need to do. We have more icons in the command. We have documents to go. That's a program that I use. Calculator, maps, and voice dial. And we'll go over to the last screen, which shows a detailed version of the revised clock. And notice it is a Trekkie-based clock with the command colors, science colors over here, and then the engineering colors. So it incorporates all three versus the first version that just had the engineering. Here on the final page is another version of our very detailed clock. And what I'd like to show you is how this actually works. I'm going to turn this sideways, and you can see how it looks in the expanded mode. In fact, I'm going to go over to our home screen so you can see how that one looks. So I scroll all the way back over and see how that one looks in its sideways view. Notice that the font is the Trek series font, and it is a Final Frontier font, is what it's called. I'll turn this back so that it angles this way. Give that a second to click in. There we go. And this is a Trekkie's Dream. So it does work, and it is very much operational. Now, the question was, will this app work on a number of different loaders? And I want you to know that it will. You can see a number of different loaders here. We will go to Launcher Pro. And you see we are now in Launcher Pro. Just kicked in the widget. This is Launcher Pro. I just hit that button. Again, you can see that we have everything fully operational. Background, my icons are still there. Everything is pretty much still there. And operational, clock. A couple things that Launcher Pro added. And then Launcher Pro has its own switches. So those are the switches for Launcher Pro. And my icons are there. Again, you hit your tray. Takes you up in there. and it brings you back. I'll hold this still. You can also scroll through in Launcher Pro. The dock bar gives you more settings. Our engineering takes you to settings. Again, command will take you to the applications. Sciences will take you to all of our, we have a chance to load in there, all of our albums and videos and everything that we have under media. So science will take you to media. We'll go back. And again, there's the clock and the wonderful weather widget. I'm going to hit it at this display. Again, it takes you in and you can see quite clearly our starship. Clouds are active and the forecast. I'm going to come back out of this. And we're going to go over to the home page. And the wonderful thing about having this Trekkie's Dream, we just hit the internet by mistake. And off we go. So I'll give it a chance to load up so you can see that everything is clearly working. We'll go back. And now we're back at our home page. So you can see this is a Trekkie's Dream. It's a thing that I created originally for BlackBerry, but it's very much functional on the Android and in a number of different formats. This is Launcher Pro EX. I'm going to go back. We'll go into Go Launcher. And now our theme has pulled up in Go Launcher. And notice with Go Launcher, if that's your choice, you can turn on and off your notifications. Again, fully functional. My widget with the Trekkie's Dream theme. We'll go into our weather. Again, functioning fully. There's our clock, our internet, Facebook, and these are game settings. And again, the switches for Go Launcher. So this application does work. It works in a number of different formats. So if you have questions about does this app work, you can see it functioning here in an environment other than Panda 2. But the original application is in Panda 2, and because it's developed in Panda 2 doesn't mean it will not work in other formats. So you can see that this is very functional, and it does operate in a number of different environments. And I'll take it back to the Panda home. It's hard to operate when you're looking through a camera. Funny thing is, I'm actually doing this through I'm taking one video of one phone from my BlackBerry, which is now just something that I use very seldomly. I am thoroughly enjoying my Android. I've looked at some things that the iPhone does, and I think the Android is now going to be the corner or capstone of the smartphone market. If you have questions about a Trekkie Dream, feel free to email me. Again, it's available, and it does include the clock, the icons, the wallpaper that has the starship and the Earth in the background. And if you want some custom icons related to this theme or any other theme, just send me an email and I can create a custom theme for you that you can enjoy on your phone in your favorite launcher. I am working on it, putting this out so that it's just a straight app that doesn't need a launcher at all, but it will work in every single launcher that's out there available. Have a great day and enjoy a Trekkie's Dream. I'm just going to go back to this weather. I love this. Awesome. Completely awesome.